differentiation of simple function 2. There's a function here, open bracket, x plus 2, close bracket, squared, open bracket, x minus 10, close bracket. So this function looks like a product function. So we could do this function by using product rule, where this is u and that would be v, and the y, the x, will be u, the v, the x, plus v, the u, the x. So u equals x plus 2 squared. The u, the x, will be 2. We bring the 2 down, so that will be 2 into bracket x plus 2 times the differential of what's in the bracket. So that will be differential of x plus 2 is basically 1 times 1. So that's 2x plus 4. That's the u dx. Now for v equals x minus 10, the v dx, the v dx equals, if you differentiate in x to the power 1, you just get 1. If you differentiate a constant, you get 0. So the v dx equals to 1. What we're using is y equals x to the power of n. So you have to let your function be in the form of x to the power of n. Then you can apply the y dx equals n x to the power n minus 1. So in this case, you can see this is 2 terms. And the first time just have 1 as n. So that means 1 times 1 minus 1, which is 0. And now x to the power 0 equals 1. Therefore, 1 times 1 is 1. That's why this is 1. Now, the minus 10 actually have x to the power of 0. X to the power of 0 is 1. That's why this is 10. But you can differentiate it now because it's in that form. So you bring the 0 down. 0 times 10 is 0. That's why that's 0. Right. So now we can plug these values in here. The y dx equals u, which is x plus 2 squared, the v, which is times 1, plus v, which is x minus 10, times the u dx. The u dx is 2x plus 4, so that will be 2x plus 4. Now we need to expand this. Now when you're expanding x squared, x plus 2 all squared, so that would be x squared plus product. You give the product of that, 2 times x, and you multiply it by 2. Double the products. So that would be 4x plus, and then you square the last. So that would be 4. 2 squared is 4. Then plus x times that, 2x is 2x squared. X times 4 is plus 4x. Minus 10 times 2x is minus 20x. Minus 10 times 4 is minus 40. X squared plus 2x squared is 3x squared. Minus 20x plus 8x. That's 4x plus 4x, 8x. So that'll be minus 12x. So that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. And that's gone. So what do I have left? I have 40. Minus 40 plus 4 is minus 36. And so that's the dy dx. So that's the way to do that using, you can use product rule. And the product rule I've used is that one. That will be the answer for that one. But you don't have to do product rule. You could have expanded that. So if I expand that, I know y equals x plus 2 squared times x minus 10. All I need to do is expand that. To expand this one, remember, you square the first one, x squared, and then you double the product. The product means times. 2 times x is 2x. Times 2, that's 4x. And then you square that. So that'll be plus 4. And now you're multiplying that by another factor, which is x minus 10. Okay, so now you do, well, it depends how you want to do it. You can do x times x squared is x cubed, right? Plus x times 4x is 4x squared. Plus x times 4 is 4x. Minus 10 times x squared is minus 10x squared. Minus 10 times 4x is minus 40x. Minus 10 times 4 is minus 40. Simplify now. X cubed. And then we've got, so x cubed is gone. 4x squared minus 10x squared will be minus 6x squared. So that's gone. 4x minus 40x is minus 36x. And then that's gone. And I've got minus 40. So this is my y. And then we can differentiate. Now I've got how many terms here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. This is x to the power 1, by the way. This one is 40 x to the power 0. It's still part of the term. They all have x variables. This one has x to the power 0. And anything to the power 0 is 1, so that's why it's 40. I need to put it there because I'm using that format. You have to have x to the power of n, and n is 0 here. Now to differentiate each, we have to differentiate now term by term. The y, the x will be, this will be, bring the 3 down, so that's the 3 there, bring it down, so that'll be 3, and then x, 3 minus 1, 2, minus 2 times 6, that'll be 12x, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 1 times 36 will be 36, x to the power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, and x to the power 0 is 1, but I'll leave it there. Minus 0 times 40 is 0, so that constant is 0. And then you get 3x squared minus 12x minus 36, x to the power 0. You know, x to the power 0 is 1. 1 times minus 36 is minus 36. So therefore, the y, the x, equals 3x squared minus 12x minus 36. Same thing. So this method here was using product rule. And here we're just using simple expansion, and then we differentiate it. Now you can choose which one you prefer. But before you attempt any questions, you must read the questions carefully and then analyze what process is best to solve the problem. You got time factor in the exam, so you have to use the best tool you know how. But always read the questions and think about it carefully.